Bally, Bassey, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you both doing today?
Very well, thank you.
Doing good.
The MC and the father of the groom?
Yes.
Big brother is interested in speaking about the wedding.
Okay.
You both played what role?
I am the event MC, the host.
And I was in the farm of the groom.
For the interest of the outside world. Now they know. For those who didn't watch.
Yeah.
Please share your experience with Big Brother.
Okay. The event was really original for me, and it further opened my head or my brain to the fact that I may have unconsciously learned totally everything about Nigeria. I think it opened my brain to the fact that I know more than I think I already did. And then by way of improvisation, of course, freestyle, we did what we had to do, and it came out really beautiful. We are all really proud of the final picture we got. So yeah, it was really interesting, Big Brother.
Yes, Biggie. Yeah, I think I shared a similar view as Bassey. It was a really interesting experience. We were able to experiment and also incorporate our different cultures in the house to kind of give a unique experience for a Nigerian wedding. So yeah, I really did enjoy it. Plus the role playing and the acting also was quite interesting. So yeah, it was generally a very good experience that I felt really exposed our heritage as Nigerians.
Yeah.
And speaking of heritage Bank did these amazing stuff.
Yes.
With the costuming.
Yes, really great.
Please tell Big Brother about the costumes you're wearing and the origin.
First of all, Heritage Band just really blew us away because we were all dressed up, and then Big Brother, took the game a little higher, and it was really interesting. I got an Igbo attire, and this is a royal attire. This is clearly symbolized by the beads I wear on my neck, and I suppose because I wear 3 beads, it means probably a very big red cow chief. And it's a really beautiful costume. It brought out a lot of elegance and poise as I spoke or as I trotted around the premises. So yeah, it's really beautiful, Big Brother, representing the eastern part of Nigeria, Igbo Kwenu.
And mine also was really really interesting. I mean, before the lady came into the house from Heritage Bank, we were already talking about how much of a heritage we had as Nigerians, looking at us in the different costumes. And the Heritage Bank now decided to come with the awesome costumes that they brought for us. So yeah, shout out to Heritage Bank and thank you very much. I'm wearing a teeth outfit. I unfortunately don't know too much about it, but I know it's Benue State, obviously, and I'm assuming from the beads and the hats and everything I'm wearing, I'm guessing it's quite a royal piece of clothing. So it represents the Teeth people, and I'm really proud and happy to be representing them and wearing their attire together.
You're from Kaduna?
Yes, I'm from Kaduna State.
And you were rocking the teeth attire from Benue State?
Yes,
Bassey, you Cross River?
Yes, maybe.
You're rocking the Abai Shagun from the southeast, that's the Igbo.
Yeah.
Rebecca.
Okay.
You all look amazing. It just goes to show that Nigeria is one.
True.
One big, beautiful country.
Yes.
And happy people.
That's true.
Amazing stuff. Well done.
Thank you, Biggie.
So how were you able to prepare for these roles?
Well, for me, we actually just sat down together. We've all been living together for quite some time now, so we know each other pretty well, and also we've had quite a number of practice, I would say, based on all the drama and all the other tasks we've done over time since we've been here. So it wasn't too hard for us to just find a way to get into character. We already knew each other, so it was just for us to sit down and understand our different characters, our different heritages, and where we're from. And it was just us experimenting, I would say, and doing something new, which is what we do every week. So yeah, I guess that was what it was.
For me, I had to search back into a couple of times. I've seen my elder brother host events of different nature, and I didn't realize how much I had learned from that subconscious experience until now. So I dug deep and we decided to incline myself to that particular picture. And with the help of fellow housemates, we drew up a very beautiful program that told the story from start to finish. And we hope to finish afterwards at the reception. And so it's been a very easy ride. The words just keep falling in pleasant places. And yeah, so Big Brother Preparing was just a unity stuff. We all did it together, and we all put our inputs where it was really necessary. And so here we are, final picture. Great stuff, like you said.
And you were both obviously very impressed. The words, all the show lived up to your expectations according to your words.
I would even say it's beyond, because I don't think we weren't really expecting what we
don't expect it. We didn't expect it.
Exactly. So yeah, it actually turned out way beyond our expectations. Thank you very much.
And that's your perspective. Now, from the outside world perspective, do you think that the outside world will be proud of what you have done, putting this event together and the roles you played? Tell me, brother, about that.
As usual, we always hope for the best. We always make sure that we put in our best and hope to get the best possible reaction from everyone. So, yes, I do believe that Nigeria and the rest of the world will actually be proud and be happy about what we did, and hopefully we entertain them in the best possible way we could.
Yeah, and of course, beyond entertainment, factually, this is like the first time we're bringing one wedding from the 36 states in the Federation. And I think the people who are in charge of world records should write that down. And so, yeah, I think we've broken record, and we've been able to merge everybody from different walks of life, from different ethnic backgrounds, into one little wedding. And that, to me, is really phenomenal, Big Brother. So I think, Nigerians outside would appreciate our efforts and the color we've added to this task.
Big Brother agrees.
Thank you.
And Big Brother is curious to know about your thoughts concerning other housemates and the roles they played.
Okay.
You both had more speaking roles, so also was Triple T. Tell Big Brother in general what you feel about the roles they played. Debbie Rice as the entertainer, T-Boss as the decorator, Clinton Tony as the father of the group, and of course, Bisola, his wife.
Big Brother. First off, the decorator, T-Boss. Ideally, when planning weddings, well, not everybody would, necessarily have to talk, but the work they put into it speaks for them. Apart from T-Boss being the decorator, she's a head chef, and so she has put together a series or a long list of cuisines for the guests to enjoy, and that is her speaking in her own, in her own capacity. I can't do that. I can't do that. For Bisola is the mother of the group, and her character is a little laid back. She's a very emotional person as mother of the bride, rather. So she left most of the talking to Tony as expected traditionally, I suppose. For Debbie Rice, she's the entertainer of the event, but before now she has built a character, to a little foil character to put a little turbulence in the entire planning process, and that made us appreciate her the more. So yeah, that's it for me.
Yes, I feel like everyone actually played their role pretty well, impressively well actually. Things also me, who is I feel the natural actor already, so he really brought the role to life. F.A. also, who played my son, also did very well. He was a calm, respectful individual, which is what he was supposed to play. Bisola also, the emotional wife, played a very, very good role supporting Tinto Tony. T-Boss, actually, we were really happy about the food because we tasted the food even before. And so she did a really, really great job as a decorator and / chef. And Debbie Rice also played very well as a
Marvis too.
And Marvis also, yes. Marvis as the bride also played her role very. So I feel like in general it was a total package, and it was a very, very impressive performance by everyone.
And as you are aware, still ahead is the reception tonight. Yes. Are you both ready?
Yes, we're very well.
Born ready. We think the hard part of the task is over, so this is on the side. We're hoping to do our best again.
We would like to answer this question in one word. That is yes or no.
Okay.
For what you have displayed today should the outside will expect something from you in acting?
Yes.
Very, very big yes.
Big yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
But I will let you go unprepared.
Thank you very much.
You're coming for the after party, right?
Any last words?
I love it.
Nothing much bigger. I think I'll just go and get ready for the reception. Hopefully it should be a blast.
Yeah, me too, big brother.
Do you want an answer to your question?
Of course.
Yes, we're hoping for one.
Big Brother is everywhere.
Definitely. So
Thank you.
Okay.
That concludes your joint diary session.
Thank you.
But before you go, Big Brother, I'd like to say one thing.
Okay.
Good stuff. You can leave to that.
Thank you, brother. I love that. Oh, thank you.